Okay, so let me move this camera. I apologize. This is my first go around here. But as you can see, I have my pill packs, which were created out of my um, free online evaluation. I have a blender bottle, and that actually the ID Nutrition is focuses on chronotherapy. So let me start over. Okay, so first I wanted to this is kind of what was in my first box here. Literally everything that was inside this box. And that box is actually really small. They packed it in. So I do appreciate that. And I went and picked it up for free. And I could have also gotten it shipped, but my lifestyle coach picked it up for me and brought it to me this morning. So first I wanted to start on the vitamins. I'm not a huge vitamin person, I guess, but I found that over time I have been collecting vitamins, just like I think everyone has. Some of them were expired, and I'm not so sure any of it was actually working. So I'm very curious to see how these are going to do. I did some blood work earlier this week that showed that despite taking my vegan iron supplement, I was still anemic. And so that would explain a lot of the fatigue that I have been experiencing lately. And I'm curious to see in 3 months if that improves. So if you notice on the box, they have morning and evening doses. And it's a very interesting science behind it. I will say I'm going to learn more about it. I pray next week from the actual one of the founders and instrumental scientists that went into creating IDLife to learn more about chronotherapy and how vitamins work differently at different times of the day. But they take that all into account and then give you morning doses and evening doses. If we go here, let's see. I can get this opened up for you. Okay, so you can see here it's kind of in this ball. It's kind of wrapped all around, and you just kind of pull as you go. And it has the vitamins that you take for the morning and then the ones for the evening. And it says when to take it. Like that. And you just kind of go around and around the wheel. It's not too many. They're capsules. They are kind of bigger, but I do know how to swallow a pill, so I'll be okay. But there's not too many of them either, which is one of the things that I am pleased to see. So I did just the basic vitamins that were recommended after you do the evaluation. They give you the recommended vitamins that will help the conditions and concerns that you have. And then they have some others that are, additional recommendations for optimal health and whatnot. But I just want to just kind of start with the basics, not get myself too overwhelmed with starting this whole thing. So that's that, and I'll start that today with a good breakfast. Morel did say to make sure I take it with a good breakfast. The other things that I have here are my shakes. I'm trying to stay on my vegan quest here as much as possible. I'm not so sure if it's going to last or not, but I have been already incorporating fish, so I guess it hasn't. But I'm just curious. I'm always open to trying new things as long as it's safe and as long as there's science behind it. So I think this will be helpful. If you notice down here, the shakes. Oh, one of the things that I like about the shakes is that it has lots of fruits and vegetables servings in there, so I can make sure that I'm getting that in every day, even when it gets busy. The sleep strips, I tried one already, and it tastes really good, and it's really easy to stick it between your cheek and your tongue, and it's supposed to help you fall asleep. I'm not so sure it helped me the first time I tried it, so I'm going to see how it does over the first week, and I'll give you an update on that. This looks like what is this, a ticket? They're having some kind of conference thing. I'll find out more about that. Oh, this is probably so I can start to add this just as a offering, a part of my practice. So, because I think if this, if this really does do the job, and it can eliminate a lot of prescription medication, especially like Ambiens and Trazodones and things of that nature, that if we can do this as naturally as possible, that would be awesome. And folks probably want to know what's in it. Oops. Okay, so there's L-theanine, 5-HTP, and melatonin. So that's it. They've got some water, some flavoring, some pectin, some glycerin, some cellulose, some cocoa butter, some stevia, but nothing that looks too crazy. So that's awesome. All right, cool. Let's see, they have a bit little booklet deal on how to get started. Sorry for the shine there. And some more, just some kind of what all they offer. A catalog so that we can, in case everything is, doing well and you want to see what else is available. They have a product booklet. We've got a shaker bottle, and we have the Hydrate, which I have tried as well when I was first learning about it, and it's really yummy. And so I stayed with the Mango Passion. Keep me well hydrated, anything to get that water in, especially for Kaja, who apparently does not have a thirst center, would be helpful. So that's everything in the ID Experience box. And then I'll show you what's in my other box in just a moment.